About to get started here. Pete Crow. Strong. Now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, left field. Green on the move. And there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hit softly on the ground to third. To first. Yeah, two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis under it. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin. Here's Riley Green.
Ball.
Hit right back to him. In plenty of time to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ian Happ. On the ground. Albies tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Here comes Manny Machado. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Cannonball coming. He'll circle the bases. Stepping in, Michael Busch.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Montero in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking. And now the DH, Jackson Merrill. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
This one smacked out to left center. And there's two down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now a chance for Eli White. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone! A two-run blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1. So two down. Next is the Tigers DH, Wenzel Perez. That one's in there. Strike one. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to the third inning. Here's Nico Horner. Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. One pitch and one out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Green moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the inning. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the left. In time to Bush. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. That one fouled off. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! He'll take a jog around the bases. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Green in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Montero back to work. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. 0-1 down. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Out to short, McGonigal. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Happ lays
down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit, bottom 4, Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Fouled off left side. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one for strike two. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 100.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And next to hit for Detroit, Eli White. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third into score. Up by 3. It's 4-1. 1 out man at first. Next is the DH. A switch hitter. Wenzel Perez. And the 0-1. Foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Jahmai Jones. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bush at the plate now as he chases after that one. On the ground right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. Man at second. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And they got him. So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Horner around second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. And we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That one to first. Bush to second, and two. What a play. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Alonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stays alive. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong in position, and that ends the inning. Top 6. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Got him. That's an out.
Toss to Alonso. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tap foul at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder
In half up to hit. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off to the right. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6. Ozzie Albies up now for the Tigers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now, Eli White. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Javier Assad.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside.
Albies on at first, nobody out. On the ground, out to short. The flip, one at second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Wenzel Perez. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, 2 down. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. White around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Now Machado up here.
Manny Machado.
Tyler Holt on the pitch out of the pen here.
Tyler Holton.
And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Michael Buck. Will hit. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder.
Ouch, that one got him. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Up the middle. Nice grab. There's one. Throw to first. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside.
Off the plate.
Full count now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Oh, and he can't handle it, gets away. But no advance from the runners. The 2-2 on the way.
Ball,
Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Carson Kelly takes it deep. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. High fly ball out to left field. Green should have this one, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On the corner at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Pete Alonso up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2. Ripped towards third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. We go to the 8th. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive. Stretches out and holds it in. Tied at 6. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brennan Hanafy gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now here is Ian Happ. This one smoked on its way out of here. Ian Happ bops one out of here. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 8-6. One down. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. Hannafy, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Shaw in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. To the right side, Albies. The throw to first, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That should get the dugout going. And next up for the Tigers, Eli White. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. High in the air, out to right. Tatis gets there. He's under it. Takes it in for the out. Next is the Tigers DH. Wentz. Perez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Tigers going with the pinch hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
And he would be the tying run booth. So we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Now 3-0. The Cubbies trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings through that one. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. So up next, Jahmai Jones. That clips the corner. Strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. Up the middle. Witt over to first.
You're out.
And that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jackson Merrill. This one in the air. McGonigal. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Grounds one to short. Tosses to first.
You're out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of Chances to pad the lead.
Number 25, Moises Alcala.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Last chance for the home team. Now here. The Detroit catcher. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Slider right there. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Fastball is outside. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the catch. One down. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. That's too low. Ball one. The Cubs trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Popped in the air. Left field. Hat under it. Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted to the pull side. And that one fouled off. A little bit low. One ball, one strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Thielbar is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that